A senator of Nimba, Senator Jeremiah Koung, and the running mate to Ambassador Joseph Juma Boakai, rescue tool is in our central studio. We'll be discussing a couple of issues, both national and local.
Yeah.
And so let me recognize some personalities, some journalists. Join us in our central studio. We have Nikora One, Kennedy Doma, Radio Gwamba, the voice of Gwamba, Thompson Vulu, and Raxazomi from Voice of Nimba. And let's go. Those guys are all set. And so we now cross over to Studio 2 this morning to speak to the senator. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, Chris. And let me say good morning to the people of Nimba County and good morning to the people of Liberia.
So, how's your health?
I'm good. I thank God for life and we want to thank God for everything happening.
Wow. The other time I saw you in Grand Gidemat.
Yeah.
How was it? Was it a bit toxic or it was a little bit
very
easy?
terrible. Look, since I was born, I haven't seen a barrel like that before.
Okay.
Especially the mud between River G and Grand Gide. I've never seen a barrel like that before in my life. No car can go through up to today.
Wow. So let's go to, before we go to other issues, let's go to experience doing the campaign tour in Liberia, especially in the southeast.
So the first thing I want to do this morning is to say to Nimba, thank you. Thank you. You know, in times like these, when your people stand by you, that makes you extremely proud. And I can say to you, I'm a very happy man. Nimba County, the people of Saclepea, where I sit, the people of Zoge, the people of Yahweh Mason, the people of Tapeta, the people of Saclepea, the people of Berige, I want to say thank you. Ambassador Boakai and myself want to say extremely thank you to you. We are all happy. You stood by us. The message resonated. And want to say thank you. And thank you ever so much. That's the first thing I want to say this morning.
Okay. So with that, let's go to your experience in the campaign. Because 2020, you said it was a little bit tough in Nimba. When you were campaigning across Nimba. But I look at Liberia as a picture.
The campaign was a good experience. And going across the country, it was a tough one. I mean, in terms of road conditions, regions you were going, it was difficult. But one thing our message resonated with the people. Look, either being from what we are experiencing from the southeast, this election will be won on the first ballot by us. As we speak, there are 4 ballot boxes quarantined in Maryland County. The reason why it's quarantined is because the votes, the people that register over there, the people that voted more than the people that registered there. And we've lived that issue with the election commission. Our complaints are on the way because it's not possible for 500 persons to vote here, for example, and 700 persons vote. It means something went wrong. The entire 6 counties in the southeast, including Riverside, the 6 county votes together is equivalent to Nimba votes. A lot of people came from Monrovia to register in the southeast. Most of them could not go back because of the bar rule. Those that came from Monrovia, and the Bayans that came from Monrovia to Nimba came back. It's not possible that the southeast can vote more than Nimba. But again, like I said, there are 4 ballot boxes right now in Maryland County that are quarantined because the people that register at that center, the vote there is more than the people who register, which is not possible. If that happened at 4 center, imagine what happened at other centers. So I'll not continue announcing the results. We are hopeful that we will lead the process. If there is a second round, we want to make sure we put things in place that people will not get free vote that they didn't deserve. We can assure our people that. But on the overall, we think it's good. We want to say thank you to the country, thank you to the rest of the country and everywhere. The message was clear, they understood it, and we think we are on our way to victory.
Okay, so we are on our way to victory. So let's look at, you guys were pushing one round, CDC pushing one round, Unity Party pushing one round. From what contest you guys were pushing one round?
Our campaign was simple. Again, it's not campaign time, so we'll be careful the way we speak this morning. Everybody in the country know the way they're living. And so the message was there, assess your own life. If you think it's good, fine. If you think that I need to try something new, then let's try. I think that was the true message. There were two arguments. One group was saying, everything okay. The way the country is, everything all right. Let's continue the way we are. Another group was saying the country is not okay, and there's a need for us to make a change and bring some people on board to see how we can get things done. That was the two arguments, and I think the two arguments, the people voted based on that. We are hopeful that in the second round, if there will be a second round, we will beat them.
Are you confident?
I'm very confident. Simple mathematics. Look, the opposition were about 19 candidates going against the president. Each of the candidates got their own vote. Those votes, most of them are opposition people. And so if those votes were together, the election is done. Even as we were all on different tickets, you can see how the election results are. I mean, with the money they had the logistics, they got everything on their side. Any government that works for its people should be winning nothing more than 60-65%. But with it, the way it is, we think it's good, it's in our interest, and we are doing well.
Let's go to the issue of healthcare delivery. In Nimba 2020, I can remember when you campaigned in Nimba, you supported the health system. And in Grand Crew, I don't know whether it's Grand Crew or Grand Leader, you donated huge equipment to the hospital. So what's your plan for the healthcare thing like if you have the opportunity to send to the presidency?
Well, we got a whole platform on health. I wish I would share with you. I mean, I have the time to give you details this morning, but we'll share some captures with you. In the southeast, where we got there, in Maryland, I've gone to visit the hospital. In the morning, I was visiting different places. And the people told me the entire southeast, the 6 counties, there were no x-ray machine. Fortunate for me, for the Bang Health Center, for the Butuo and Blole, and that Campley and Yahweh Messon, I brought in equipment. I loaded equipment already. So I was only trying to do the work now, and this equipment will be in all of these places, because to get equipment so that is difficult. To get cement, steel, and zinc here is not difficult. And so I loaded most of those things. So I have in my warehouse about 4 x-ray machines. I have about 4 anesthetic machines. I have different equipment. And when I got to Cape Town first, the people raised the issue of x-ray machine. So I gave them one. I deliver it to them. Bao is now ready. Boot Yahweh is now ready. Yahweh Mesno is now ready. So we can get them anytime when we get a job done there. And so I gave them one. In Maryland, again, the issue of X-ray came out. Apparently, the hard I gave Kipman one. And so they said there was no X-ray in the entire Southeast, whether it was Maryland, whether it was Grand Judah, whether it was River Cess, everywhere. And so I also gave them one. And in Grand Judah, when I got there, what their issue was, they don't have understanding machine. They don't have, the Grand Judah one was bad. And so, fortunately for me, when they gave me a call, I loaded one from my warehouse and took it to them and gave it to them. And so, we didn't do that because of vote. We did it because we got interest in the healthcare system. And we think a healthy person is a wealthy person. I don't care how rich you are. If you are not well, money is almost useless. And so those are some of the interventions we made across the country. We are hoping that it can be a government responsibility to do that, and not just individual donating. As much as it's good for individuals to donate, government should look at those things and make sure our health system is working, our educational system is working, the security sector is working. And those are things that are incorporated in our plans and our platform.
Yes, so Senator, I'm really going back from Voice of Gompa. In terms of fairness, when it comes to the electoral process, what are your views about the elections conducted and the way the results are being announced? You think it was transparently done?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Like I gave you an example here. If even with four-wheel drive, I could not go through Grand Judah to River G. I could not make my way from Maryland to Grand Judah in Sino County. I went through the Côte d'Ivoire and entered Maryland. The water between Maryland and Côte d'Ivoire was filled, and so there was no way for my cars to cross. So we managed to cross, and my colleague, Senator Wisse, Commander Wisse, had some vehicles there. Senator Barney had some vehicles, and so we're using those vehicles. During the registration, you saw that there were trucks loaded with people from the southeast passing here through Saclepea and going. You didn't see those trucks going back. Most of the people didn't go back. Even through River Cess, they didn't go back. And so, as much as the 6 county registered 307,000 and Nimba registered 307,000, their turnout cannot be equivalent to Nimba because of the bar rules. That's a common analogy. But then, the votes coming from there, and evident by 4 ballot boxes today that are quarantined, that are not being checked in Maryland, only because the people voting there are more than the people that registered there. It rings a bell. It tells you that too many things happen. But we are looking at it, our technical people are looking at it, and there will be a decision from there. But even with that, our people overwhelmingly turned out and voted for us. Some of the things that happened there that we are seeing today, if it didn't happen, by now the election will be over. So the one round we were calling for, we were right. We were very right that this is going to be one round. But then it is the way it is. But our technical people are looking at it, and the appropriate time, the incoming president, His Excellency Ambassador Boakai, will speak to the country.
Okay, so let's go to the issue. You visited the Southeast. So with your visitation and the vote coming from the Southeast, what was your impact?
So we made our case. And if any group of people are suffering in this country, it's the people in the Southeast. No road, health system zero. I mean, as struggling as Nimba is compared to them, we are trying on our own here. And so the way they voted, if it is not because of tribalism, then it is because maybe many people there are benefiting. And this one has to be clear. And I was thinking, I've been thinking, how could this happen? So then I saw one answer that said 4 ballot boxes were overstuffed. If 4 were overstuffed that we're able to see, then what happened to places that we're not able to see? That's 1. 2. If a county like Grand Cru that is to the size of Saclepea, Grand Cru and Saclepea are equal. Saclepea could be more populated than Grand Cru. Saclepea, but let me say Saclepea and Grand Cru equal in terms of population and everything. If there are 32 cities in Saclepea, it means there are 32 city mayors in only Saclepea. Each of the city mayor. Look, I saw somebody in Grand Cru and the guy said he was a grey house supervisor in on-government payroll. Grey house supervisor.
Like seriously?
Seriously. So if 32 city is within Saclepea, and almost everybody there on payroll, then you don't want to change your city mayor because each of the person working connected to a family. So that could be some of the reason. Because besides Barclays, I don't know where there's another city in Grand Cru, but there are 32 cities. And 32 cities mayor there are taking pay every month. 32 grey inspector there taking pay every month. So you can see that the number of people on internal affairs payroll is so huge that some of those things could play. So, like I said, our technical people are working. We're trying to lay our hands on some of them. We are discovering some of them, and the appropriate time, His Excellency Ambassador Boakai will speak to the country.
Okay, Senator, your talk manifests a lot of discrepancies in the first round of the election. Now that you are opting for the runoff, what could be some of the measures put in place in order not to, experience what had happened in the first round?
That's technical stuff. We can't tell, we can't say it now, but we can show you that we have a whole team working day and night to make sure that some of the things that happen will not happen.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yes, please communicating.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, you are listening to Radio Saclepea. We are live here with our colleague Christopher Farm. He is the lead host of the show here. So,
Yeah, so we have to go for break, and right after the break, we'll be right back with Senator Koung this morning.
Okay, folks, good morning. This is Michael Ting Positive coming to you live from Saclepea, Nimba County, where Rescue 2 speaks to the press. So we'll join you shortly.
You wanted to say thanks to the people on the
Okay, JMB.
Put it on loudspeaker.
Yeah, so the Vice President is currently
So
on the line.
we will have Ambassador Joseph Juma Boakai online this morning. Good morning, sir. How are you? Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank God.
You are live on Radio Saclepea.
Thank you very much. And I want to say thanks to you, Rick.
Hello.
breaking.
Internet.
My real confidence in Nimba County is because of the people you are, what you stand for. We all see for 176 years where our country is leading to. The need to improve the lives of our people. The need to bring about the rule of law. The need to bring about how effective a government should be. I want to thank you generously for the role you have played to bring us to this level. I have no doubt that all of those who probably ran against us or contributed to all the efforts will reunite, regroup so that we take this victory that we can share to give the right leadership to this country. And we say at the time, all of us, including those who ran even against us, to put Liberia first. As we know, this government is not a true government for a country this old. So I just want to thank the VSB for his hard work. I want to thank QIJ for his hard work. I want us to continue united, and I want us to work even harder so that we can get that victory that we can share together, but the victory of redeeming this country, which is most important. Thank you very much, and I cannot say more than to say you are a great county. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so Ambassador Boakai just spoke through the telephone, and we're still here in the studio.
So we, ready?
Yes, thank you, Chris. Yeah, so Senator, I've been seeing posts on the social media, and it talks about the distribution of ministerial jobs, and it says that if you people win,
It's fake. Don't even go far. I'm sorry.
also you are seeing it for yourself.
Look, Ambassador Boakai has promised nobody.
And
Not
then,
even.
furthermore, in a same post, they talk about you turning Senator Johnson over to the World Council.
Yeah. You say who? Me?
Yeah, the government.
So you can see that.
In order for the U.S. Government to believe in your government, you have to turn over Senator Johnson. This is what the post is saying.
So that's the CDC people. Those are CDC people writing all their stuff. They can keep writing what they want to write. What I can say to you is, Ambassador Boakai has promised nobody, anything. Ambassador Boakai has said to me, his government will be a government of inclusion. Every county, every tribe of people, every religious group in the country, every segment of our society will be reflected in the cabinet. So when the cabinet lines up, everybody will see that there is a cabinet of the country. And so all the fake things CDC people writing property, why are they worried about Senator Johnson? So Senator Johnson we say we're carrying the code, yeah, we're okay with that. Anyway, we're moving. So they don't have a message. And so they play around all these small propaganda. But we're not going to go down with that. They can use the Facebook, they can write all they want to write. We are on the ground, and we'll give the message to our people, and we can assure you we'll defeat them.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Senator. I'm Michael Ting Positive, coming live from the GMB TV. Honorable, what's your take on the overwhelming turnout on October 10 poll? And second to my question is, how you think the second round going to be like?
If we don't know whether there will be a second round, we are very optimistic that we'll win the election. But the only person clogged with authority to determine whether there will be a second round so is the National Election Commission. And that's why we are waiting on them to make that decision. And once that decision is made, if there will be a second round, then we encourage our people to turn out the same way. If not, then we will be announced as the winner of the elections.
And what's your take on the turnout on October 10?
We will all encourage our people when the time open for campaigns to encourage our people to turn out to make sure that they vote, because your vote matter. Anyone who doesn't go to vote is okay with what is happening. And so if you are not okay with what is happening, then you got to wake up and go to vote. So that time, campaign time, we'll talk about that. But again, I'm happy. Ambassador Boakai has been calling me. And that's why, even in studio, he called that he wanted to say thank you to the people of Nimba.
Okay.
People of Nimba came out, the people of Nimba spoke, and he's very grateful, as you can even understand from the tone of his voice. He's grateful with Nimba.
So, Senator Koung, my name is Melish Bo. I report for Nimba D9 TV, and you're also live on Radio Yao Mesno in Saclepea. It is believed that most of MDR candidates won the election for the representative in this district and in Nimba County. So one will be asking what was the win wrong that party candidate were not prioritized, more especially on the ticket.
So everybody will prioritize. As you may be aware, because I'm the vice tenor bearer of the Unity Party, I come from Nimba, I didn't campaign against any of the sons and daughters of Nimba. No. When I'm in campaign mode, I know how I campaign. So those who went through the process, those who won. Those who lost, it's our business. Most of them are professional people. Under the Ambassador Boakai government, there will be people who will need to do professional work. Most of them have a space. They can be assured that once Ambassador Boakai take over the next president, most of them have something to do. So there's no loss here. There's no loss. Only one person can occupy the seat. If you got 7, 8, 10 persons running for one seat, only one person will win. That person will win is your brother. And all we need to do is to surround that person, work with them. And those who didn't win, let's see what they can do, what they can offer you. Not only the House of Representatives or Senate, you can contribute. There are places you can contribute. On the other hand, if this seat I'm sitting in get empty, there will be a possibility for somebody to be senator too from Nimba County. And so it will be another opportunity for election in January or February for somebody to occupy this seat. So we'll have a new senator once Ambassador Boakai is announced president of the country. And so there are opportunities for us. MDR, I'm told there are 3 seats now that are in the lead. I can't say they win because only NEC got the authority to do that. Only 3 seats yet. We got 1 seat that will be rerunning I think on Friday, according to NEC. Let's see what the result that comes from there. When that result comes, we'll know who win. Who say will win is a child of Nimba. They are all our children. We are all family. And the person who lost, we'll see how we can accommodate them when we win to make sure they get something to do and contribute to the country in many ways. Yeah, so for 3 out of 9, it can be majority.
Okay, Senator, my name is Aaron James. I work for Radio Suga in City. My question is, when you are elected for the Liberian people, what message will you provide when it comes to making a difference at the national level?
Unity. We want a government of unity. We don't want a government that is one-sided. As you can see, the country is getting bad off. The country is getting bad off because the country is being segmented now. People, the way the president set his cabinet, the way the president appoints people in government, it's making other counties now to start saying, oh, a lot of when you're not there, you can't be there. And that's why you're seeing the votes the way it is moving around the country. And so we need to stop that, or else the country is too small. We'll segment this country to the extent that we'll bring more division among ourselves than unity. And that's why Ambassador Boakai and I, what we want is unity. We don't care whether somebody voted for in Grand Crew or no or not. No, the people of Grand Crew must be represented in government. And so honor Ambassador Boakai. Children from Grand Crew will be in the government. Children from Granjida will be in the government. Children from Bapudu, from Lofa, from Maryland, from Nimba, from everywhere. So when every county see the cabinet lineup, they see their own. They see their children. They see that we are one people and we all need to work together as a people. And so we intend to do it a different way instead of keeping the country on one side and make the other people feel that they are not part of the country, which is wrong.
Senator, this is Timothy T. We are of Radio Saclepea. Many have been saying that Lofa County, they now vote the Unity Party 100% as compared to Nimba County. What went wrong? They did not touch bases in Lofa County. Secondly, as second round or runoff is creeping around the corner, what are you hearing from your data center? Is one round possible for the Unity Party as it has been claimed by all our Unity partisans?
So the work we put in, the message we provided, if some of the things that happened that we are discovering now they didn't happen, by now the election is over. But even with all that it did, they could not beat the numbers that we accumulated. We'll leave that to NEC. We'll leave that to the National Election Commission while our technical people do their work. And at the appropriate time, Your Excellency Ambassador Boakai will speak to the country as the leader of our team. On the issue of Lofa, Ambassador Boakai won Lofa. The difference is around 38,000 votes difference. For that was CDC got. Remember, Lofa raised for about 170,000 registered voters. Nimba is 300 plus thousand. So the number in Nimba will obviously double the number in Lofa. So you now expect the Lofa number to be equivalent to Nimba. Nimba is the electoral college of this country. And where Nimba goes, the numbers move. It is proven by this election. Had Nimba voted otherwise, by now it would be different. The way Nimba voted is the reason why we are here today. And that's why Ambassador Boakai is extremely grateful to Nimba, as much as he's grateful to all the other counties, including the Southeast and everywhere. But he's extremely grateful to the people of Nimba. And like he said from his own mouth, he never doubted Nimba. And he trusts the people of Nimba. And I believe him. And that's why I agreed to be his vice president.
So I have two questions right before me. One is that in the first round, the invalid vote are many, and I don't know what is your message as a vice tenor and opting for the runoff to the National Elections Commission, if not eradicated, to minimize the invalid vote comes the runoff. The second question is that earlier on you said you didn't campaign for any son or daughter who contested whether be a representative or senator from the county, and representative and senatorial election results are up, waiting for final pronouncement from the NEC. Even though one of Nimba's sons or two contested for the presidency, they didn't win. Now that you are opting for the runoff, what is your message to the son or daughter who contested, see Nimba now as a way to go this morning?
So like I said, I didn't campaign against other candidates, but we campaigned for our candidates. I was in Saclepea here, and we campaigned for Roger Doma here. We went from town to town, and we told our people Roger was the best person. But I was not campaigning against the other people, calling their name and saying nasty things about them. No. So my work was to focus on those who were on our ticket, to support them. We did. Some of them with material, in any way we could support them. Unfortunately, some of them didn't win. But equally so, those who want our children are Nimba. And that's why we are saying Roger is a qualified person. He's educated. He can do something other than the legislature. And so he can be given something that he can contribute to the community, to the county, to the country. And so Roger still have a space. I been Roger that won the election. We will be talking to the Lexon Nenzo, the Lexon Musa, and other people who can also contribute. Lensba, Goyon, and Dan, and all of them. They are all children of the country. So my work was not to go after them. My work was to campaign for my candidate, which we did. Some of our candidates won, some of our candidates didn't win. But we can show everybody that you have a space. On the other note, you talk about what the next question?
The NEC.
The NEC. So some of our people are raising issues, and they got some points. That look, most of our observers in the southeast were penetrated. Some places difficult to move, burn it, observer wearing around. It is believed that most of our votes were condemned there. Because if the person will help this candidate, the person can only, most times, either condemn the other candidate, or these are invalid vote, these are invalid vote. That's why some of our people are calling for recount in the southeast. We are looking at it, and like I said, at the appropriate time when all of the decisions are made, the Excellency Ambassador Boakai will speak to the country. He, the person, the leader of our team, is clogged with the authority to get a final policy statement of our team. And so we are staying in the room, stay cooking. People are still looking at things and finding all the evidence and everything. And based on the weight of the evidence, the Excellency Ambassador Boakai will speak to the country.
Okay, so thank you so much. So we will now go on the phone line for at least few calls from the phone line. And so we'll take a few calls from our citizens this morning. So you can call them 0777 47 41 74, 0777 47 41 74, and be live radio Radio Saclepea this morning. We have the VAR running mate, the VAR standard bearer of the Unity Party this morning in our central studio. So you can call now and little bit, let's have a little bit of interaction this morning. Let's go on the phone line and talk to this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you joining me from?
My name is Michael Tracy Town. I'm joining from the Liberia community.
Wonderful, welcome.
Yeah, I'm very much happy to our past Liberia and the past president in waiting for Liberia. I just want to appreciate him for all the statements he's making this morning. We are all with him, and we hope that the NEC people can be free and fair so that we can take the battle authority of this country. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's talk to this person. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, I think you're not ready yet. Let's talk to the next person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you joining me from this morning?
Yeah, this is Mohammed S. Kone and our family from Monrovia.
Okay, Mohammed, there you hear you quick.
Thank you so much. Thank you to our VP, incoming VP. We are proud of the nation and also proud of Nimba. I'm a single man from Norfolk County. But the Nimba, they
Oh my goodness, he dropped the line. So let's talk to this person. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good. My name is Patrick Hunter. I call from Monrovia.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you so much. I just want to this time to appreciate the people of Nimba. I'm from Lofa, and there is a big discussion in town and in Lofa this morning. The Lofians voted, right? More than 70-something thousand people voted, but you know, as compared to Nimba, we are blaming ourselves for not doing this. God say, you and you say what you call it. So I want to thank the people of Nimba, and the people of Lofa will correct the error in the second round. As I speak to you right now, in Vonjama, in Foya, people are like sad because they have gotten the feedback. They have gotten the feedback from the country that they should have done better. Look, we should not be talking about second round. We should not be talking about second round. This is a first round. And whatever the case is, the corrections will be made. But I want to thank the people of Nimba and to encourage the people of Nimba. This is a rescue mission. We are talking about a supporting us. Thank you so kindly.
Thank you so much. Let's talk to the next person. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you joining us from?
Nathan D. Mengo, I do join you from Travel West State.
Let me hear you quickly.
Thank you. Just to appreciate Jeremiah Malcolm and Boakai for the bold steps taken so far. With the nation having the policy of Liberian elections is first come, first serve. So once they have come first, we know we'll vote them to become president for this republic. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's talk to the next person. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name and where you joining us from?
My name is
Come again?
My name is Lucy Queen. I call from
Okay, talk. You got to be a little bit audible though.
Yeah, let me just thank you to the next president of the Electoral and the people of the country also thank you. I'm from Boakai. Like Patrick said, we already started the conversation with our people. The mistake we made this time around, the second round, we're going to correct it.
Thank you so much. Let's talk to this next person. Good morning.
Good morning to the great people of Nimba. My name is Aman from State, and I call you from Monrovia this morning. Let me say to the people of Nimba, thank you for voting. This is what we call for. This is what made our country great. Let me say to the people of Nimba, the resilient people who see, who want to see to that Nimba is very much grateful to our president has developed Nimba than any other president in history, in person of President George Manning, the father of here. Let me say thank you for you giving the more than 50,000 votes. That shows that we are people of gratitude, and we are returning to Nimba to give for 50,000 at least to push it to 100,000 in the second round. There's a possible second round, and we are going to it. Senator Jerry is our personal friend, but in this time of political time, our point and our direction is clear. We support the CDC, and we support President George Weah and VP Joao Taylor. We believe that Nimba will benefit more on our administration because we are starting from various.
All right, thank you. We got to give you all of the platform.
Our senator in the next.
Thank you.
In the next 100 days.
Thank you so much. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Christopher, and good morning to the people of Nimba.
Your name and where you joining us from?
My name is Victor Quisa, the campaign chair for Nyeri Parliament.
All right, Mr. Quisa, I hear you quickly.
Christopher, this morning, first of all, let me say a very big thank you to the Vice President in waiting and the President in waiting. Currently, I'm in Monrovia and I'm listening to them. Christopher, look, in Nimba, we got a decade together to talk, but thank you. Nimba people, thank you so much. You've done your best, but you have to end it. It is not over.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Let's talk to this person, then we'll go to our studio guest. Hello? Your name and where you joining me from?
And I call you from Lower Nimba.
Okay, Mr. Depa, I hear you.
Okay, firstly, I want to say back to the rescue mission, and also good morning to Senator Jeremiah Koung as president. And I also want to appreciate him for the kind of life he lives in Nimba. So Nimba voted in this direction because of the life our senator has lived with the people. And we want to encourage him that we, the supporters of the rescue mission, are supposed to remain committed and gargantuan in the process. We have rolled our sleeves, we have tightened our belts to go in the field and we'll make sure the rescue mission succeeds. The vote that came from the Southeast, just to conclude, the vote that came from the Southeast, to me, that vote is not realistic. Because during the election day, Erika was not entering Blood Yala. When we concluded our campaign and we decided to distribute our tie or the Ozomo tie, we even as a car were not even entering finally. A lot of people that asking from Monrovia to go to the southeast to vote the left right a month.
Okay.
But the statistics I give for the southeast, it shows that people even voted more than people that registered in the southeast to vote. So we want to be clear that our party got our support, our political leaders got our support, and we are all ears that any information or any decision they are taking, whether it's legal, whether it's what we're standing with their decision to make sure that the rescue mission succeed. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much. Let's quickly talk to Honorable Lens Bagoyon, and then we wrap up. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, my incoming Vice President, Honorable Jeremiah Koung. Let me also say hello to the people on Nimba and all in the radio land. Let me tell my incoming Vice President, thank you for the word encouragement. I think we are we emerge victorious in this process. It's just a matter of time. I will encourage you that those requesting for recount, neither of the invalid vote, that recount be done. And to the people of Nimba and precisely the people of District 7, this is now about Nimba. It's about projecting the loyalty we have as one people. As a common say in Nimba that Nimba Quadro, we are one. This is our time. The people of the Southeast have shown that we are in a regional league. This is if they can me. I know my vice president will not let go. Yes, yeah, I will see. It's like a regional league now. Nothing open there for the Southeast. Nothing is there for the Southeast. But yet,
Hello.
vote that Open have in this election, in the second round, if possible, it should reduce to 0. And I'm calling in our representative elect, Mr. Musa Hassan Beliti. This is a litmus test for him. We want him to organize all the aspiring district service to go out to campaign for the unity party, shows that our son and our brother Jeremiah Koung become the next vice president. It's not about Nimba, it's not about our personal aggrandizement. Let us put our differences aside and go beyond Jeremiah Koung to campaign for the unity party. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So that does it for the phone line. Let's quickly go to the vice standard bearer this morning. Yeah. Yes. So, yeah, go ahead.
So let me firstly say, I disagree with Lens Bagoyon. This is not a regional league. This is a Liberian process, and we are all Liberians. Whether it is the southeast or any part of the country, we are all one people. All we need to do is to continue making our case. Ambassador Boakai and I want to be president and vice president of Liberia and not one segment of the country. And so all we need to do is to continue talking to our people. Now.
Yeah. Yes, so, ready?
Yeah, I got 2 questions.
Okay. There are some children from Nimba, like yourself, who did not support you or support the Unity Party in the first round of the election. And some of them were having their own political parties. For example, Councillor Tiawan Gonglo, Dr. Jeremiah Wapo, and Mr. Musa Beliti, who was a chairman of the CPP. What plan do you have to reach out to them in this process?
We started already. I call on Mobility and congratulate him for his victory. And we also ask him for his support. We are in conversation with that, and we hope we can conclude on a positive note. Honorable Wapo and myself spoke. Jeremiah Wapo and myself spoke, and I think we are well on course, but conversation continues. I tried calling Honorable Gonglo for the last 2 days. I guess he was busy, and I will hope that I will continue calling. I'm also, Ambassador Boakai is also making calls around, should there be a runoff? We need all of them. Councillor Gonglo is a very professional person. He can serve in many capacities, like I said during the campaign. That look where the election was, it was between Ambassador Boakai and President Weah. I said it across this country, I was on radio, and it is manifested in the votes. It is not because Honorable Gonglo is not a good person, or it's not because he's not qualified. It's because when our people make a decision, you can see it clear as to what they want to do. And so we knew that election was between Ambassador Boakai and that of President Weah. Councillor Gonglo can serve in many capacities. He's very passionate about prosecuting people about corruption and whatsoever. He could serve as justice minister, he could serve in many areas, though that decision is with the president to be, and not me, but as the vice president, we can also talk from behind the scene and also give some pieces of advice behind the scene. And so we are reaching out to him. I have encouraged Ambassador Boakai to also reach out to all of our people. So as we speak, calls are going out, talking to people. All of them. There are some children of Nimba that also ran as vice president. We're reaching out to them. Some children from Bone County. Some people from the southeast. The Senator Jonathan Sibwe is an ANC man, and he supported the ANC. He and myself had some conversation, and it's good. We are hopeful that in the second round he will be with us and to help in River G. The lands are open between Dan Morales and I. We're talking. And so we're talking to everybody from everywhere to see how we can get this thing done. I mean, with the money, with the logistics and everything, the sitting government, everything on their side, and we are dragging them like this. Have they not done what they did in the southeast, but now they are done. So we'll correct those mistakes. Some of the things that they will correct them, and we can show them we'll beat them on the first ballot.
Okay,
Some of the children.
my last question. Yeah. So, Nimba feel that VAR president position is not really active to bring out good. So, what new are you going to add on board when you then send it to the VAR presidency?
So, apparently people don't understand a lot of things. If you have a vice president who is not on good power with the president, and they're making confusion whole day the president, we are in tower, then you get a kind of feedback that the vice president is weak. If you have a vice president who is humble, who is respectful, who the president has explicit confidence in, it's not for making noise. You can talk behind the scene. And I can say to you, Ambassador Boakai and I, we have a lot of things in common. They both are very patient. I mean, at a certain point in the election, I decided to not listen to the radio. So everything everybody say about me, I didn't hear it. And that's why he hear me. So, same thing with him. He ain't going after people. He's somebody who is very forgiving. He's somebody who, I mean, he didn't care about what's happened in the past. Let's move forward. Let's fix it. Let's find solution. Same thing with me. And the first thing, as soon as I leave this seat, there will be a new senator from Nimba. So we get something already, right? And we get one for our president. You get one senator from Nimba. If there was a vote tie, and there was Nimba interest on the stake, and the senator wanted the two senators from Nimba one side, but then the vote is 15-15. 15 against Nimba, 15 in favor of Nimba, and you need a vice president to break that tie. Coming from Nimba, something in the interest of Nimba. Where we are for?
In the interest of Nimba, of course.
So how can somebody say, for the fact that even when I leave this seat, some of the children have been running around to be senator. You got the likes of our big sister, Edith Gonglo. You got the likes of Nyan Twaye. You got the likes of Garrison Yelu. You get the likes of Doc Cooper. And some of the new people that might show face. One of them will be senator of the county. By that, it means something has moved. We were fighting in Maserati to see whether women could. And you know, and that's why I congratulate women. Though he didn't win, but that was a good fight. Because we all can be coming home to be fighting every day. Look, in Lofa, you saw that even in Maserati, they're going to legislature. You saw Sir Joseph being senator of Maserati County. That's a Lofa man. You saw Tomo Fala being representative of Maserati County. He comes from Lofa. You saw Sir Foko being representative. You saw Yeke Koluba being representative of Maserado County. You saw George Samba being representative of all. So if you check the Lufians that were in Maserado as lawmakers, and you add them, and those people will always support the Lofa interest. They will always stand in the interest of Lofa. Go for Lofa. So when something comes on the floor for Lofa, you see all of them running. So if you get that group in Maserado and add it to the group in Lofa, the Lofa caucus is actually bigger than Nimba caucus. It's actually bigger than Nimba caucus. Because we always come home to fight. Even those who are popular in other places, we come home to fight. And that's why we try to change the narrative now. That where you live, where people know you, where you are popular, run there. And so if Weber has won, he'll be a Maserado senator, but if there's an issue at Nimba, obviously, there will be some soft spot. So we'll soon have a new senator. By February, March, there will be a new senator in Nimba. Who that person is, I don't know. Whether it will be Edith, whether it will be Nyan Twayen, whether it will be Garrison Yelu, whether it will be Doc Cooper, whether it will be Christopher Fan or Ray Gwambe, we don't know yet. Or Johnson Gweglu, or some of the guys who didn't make it, they could get involved. And there will be a child for Nimba, whether a male or female. One of them will be senator on that floor.
Okay. My last question. There is a post from the Deputy Minister for Finance in this current government, Samora Zewolokoli, and I'd like to read it. It's about Peace Island, where you have hundreds of thousands of Nimba citizens living. So he posted a few days ago, and it reads, Peace Island is a very small community. It has only either of two ways out, the swamp or the main road. If you are blocked from the main road, the swamp is your only option. Oh, guess what? That swamp has alligators and crocodiles. Be careful. This post, I have understood, it has put fear in a lot of Nimba citizens who live there. What do you have to say about this, Senator?
So that post, Peace Island is being used, but it's not Peace Island, it's Nimba. My ears are on the ground with them. We got friends there who are talking to us. And where I sit, it don't want anybody to die on me. Because they are telling me from there. Friends who are with them telling me. They believe that Nimba stopped them. And true, looking at the map, and Nimba have not voted the way it did, the election is over. And so that post is a dangerous post. But you can't threaten Nimba. Look, people threaten us before and we survive. You cannot threaten us. We are not a fair threat. We are very respectful. We are humble people. We are hardworking. In fact, the Nimba people see government as an optional job. Some people in this country see government as a way of life. Nimba see it as a service. Without government job, all of us in Nimba are doing extremely well. We are not people who need government to survive. But you can't threaten us. And so, Samora, if that is a threat to Nimba, then you are making a mistake. And I hope, President, we are supposed to be a peaceful person. And he will not listen to those kind of threat. If he does, the records are there. That's much I can say.
Okay, Honorable Senator, I would like to ask, what were your greatest challenges during the campaign? And suppose the rescue team emerged the winner of the presidency, what different energy you think Joseph Boakai will bring to the presidency?
Like I told you, Ambassador Boakai is ready to work with everybody. Look, even in the CDC, there are some good people. It's just that they are not giving the chance to do their work. If some of the people in CDC, if you put them in government that is being supervised well by the president, that the president is paying attention and making sure the work is done, they will perform. And so even in the CDC, there will be people from there in Ambassador Boakai's government. He has said that to me, so I believe it. Christ said, in my father's home, there are many mansions. If he was not there, I would not say it. He said it to me, I believe it. That even people in the CDC who are qualified and ready to work, Ambassador Boakai will appoint them. And so the message is clear. We'll keep talking to our people. We'll go around the country. I'm going, and when I was going to Granjile, the guys who went to build the stage, our party people, some people went there and broke the stage. And I was getting calls from everywhere. Oh, don't go Granjile. Hey, don't go Granjile. I said, me, that's the main reason why I will go to Granjile. And I went to Granjile. They told me, oh, don't enter in the night. I entered there 10 o'clock in the night. I got down from my car and received the call out from the elders. Granjile, Nimba, we are one people. And because we are one, that will God put us together. The people of Granjile and the people of Lofa will not have land dispute. The people of Nimba and the people of Grand Crew will not have land dispute. The only people that can get land dispute that Nimba and Bon or Nimba and Granjile. Or Bon and Lofa, or Bon and Gibby. And so when we are together, it's like husband and wife. When you are together, 10 happy days, 1 bad day. But your ability to make up for your bad day. So nobody could stop me from going to Granjile. All the tactics, all the things they try to deploy to create fear. I knew entering Granjile, I would go home. And so I went to Granjile. And the Granjile people were magnanimous enough. And the vote we got from there, we got it. We'll go back again to encourage them. Carlo, we got a better offer for you than one president we have offer you. Evident by your role being very bad, you can't go home. Evident by you being Granjile, you can't access Sino. You in Granjile, you can't access River G. You are caught up, you are locked up. Even to go through Nimba, it's difficult for you. And so we'll go across the country, making our case. We'll go to Grand Crew. We'll make our case. Every part of this country, we are interested in being a leader. We are not going to marginalize any group of people. We will not appoint ministers from one side of the country, the president we have done. We distribute it. And somebody said this to me. But why are you people arguing with President we are? 2005, you stopped the man from being president. 2011, you stopped the man from being president. 2017, you didn't vote for the man in the first round. Second round before you're king, where you're expected to the man to get your job. Somebody big from within. And so, I guess it is on the basis that Nimba will give you one pitiful ministerial post. But on the contrary, Ambassador Boakai, we don't care whether you vote for President. We are 100% in Grand Crew. There will be a minister coming from Grand Crew. The people of Grand Crew will be represented in government. And so it's not because who vote for you heavy or who didn't vote for you heavy. Because we must unite our people to use the political thing. Even here in Nimba, whether you voted for me or not, I go there and work. Because if you didn't vote for me in this one, you could vote for me in the next one. And so, Ambassador Boakai is coming with a government of unity. The appointment will not be one side. Everybody will be represented in government.
Okay, Franklin Dulokui, welfare front page and OKFN. Senator, my concern have to do with, are you encouraged with a vote you people receive from the southeastern part of the country? Second question, it have to do with, Jake Koluba have been on the social media where he accused the Unity Party of, you people have not won the election yet, but you're just distributing power.
So that's not true. Those apparently you saw the CDC, the list the CDC created and put on up on Facebook that they got ministers and this and that. I saw the thing. I saw they say I'm not talking about going to transit authority and all kind of. Ambassador Boakai has promised nobody. Zero. The first thing you go to Ambassador Boakai, he will tell you. Let's talk about post Let's talk about pre-election. Even parties that came together. Some of the parties said, let's talk about what we'll get in the government. Anybody said, no, we can start dividing position now. Let's talk about pre-election. Pre-election is about who will run the party ticket, who will not run the party ticket. Post-election, meaning after the election, we'll talk about people who are qualified. Because if you put one minister who is not qualified, and that minister is not working, it affects the whole country. If you got one agriculture minister who is dumber, who cannot work, the agricultural activities in the country will be doomed. If you got one health minister who is not working, the health system will be doomed. By the health system being doomed, a lot of people will die. So you need qualified, competent people, not just qualified and competent, but you are ready to do the job. We don't care whether you will be in CDC, whether you will be in ANC, whether you will be in any other party. What matters is you are a Liberian and you must be given the chance to serve.
Okay, so lastly, Senator Koung, are you willing to accept the election if we go to round off when the president will win the election? Are you willing to accept it? That's the question.
Oh man, once you win the election free and fair, who am I to not accept? The will of the Liberian people is their will. That's what democracy is about. And so I can say to you, when you win free and fairly, Ambassador Boakai is a peaceful person. He will accept the result. We are also hopeful that when we win free and fairly, Ambassador, we accept the result. If you don't accept the result, you cannot stand against the will of the Liberian people. And so we are in this to win. The Liberian people are on our side, and we are very sure we will win.
Thank you so much. Father, what can we get from you?
I want to be grateful to Nimba. From the day the result came out, I'm a happy man in my spirit. When you go to the front line in a political battle of such, and your people stand by you, you come home as a happy man. I'm happy Nimba has proven her supremacy. The records are clear. And other counties are having meetings now to emulate the Nimba example. You listen to the people calling from Lofa. We'll make our case. Nimba is not tribalistic. We vote on the basis of issues. When it came to the point where we're supposed to vote for president, we did. But apparently, because we didn't vote 2 times, he voted against us, and we were marginalized in his government. I'm a friend to him. I made a case. I went to his office many days, and they didn't listen to us. And so Nimba is responding based on the way you treated Nimba, and not because they got their son on the ticket. No. 2, I don't know how I felt, and Nimba weren't going to stand up. I'm happy. I will continue working for Nimba. My life is for Nimba, and I will do everything I can do in my power to make sure Nimba is a great county. And as I continue to represent the Nimba people in the Senate, because we are open now, we'll continue standing for Nimba and making the case for Nimba. To our brothers from Nimba who went on the other side, we are not angry with you. This is democracy. You needed to do what you did. Some of you came on the radio and said everything you said. That was the time. I am coming to you. We will be talking to you. Let's reason together. Some of the same mayor job, the commissioner job you got, we are not after it. Don't be afraid. We are not here to wish on people. We are here to work everybody. The people of this country have spoken, and please, we'll be coming to you. All of you, let's get this thing done. Let's get it done. So we hold nothing against them. I want to use the time. Any of you that came to this radio, and said the negatives about me, I forgive you. If I have done something to you in the past for which you held against me, for which you said something negative you said, please forgive me. Nimba has shown the direction. Let's work together to achieve this. Somebody said this is a process. We have come and we can't miss it. We are not in it because of selfish gain. We are in it because we think we can do better for this country. If you watch the entire country, there is no county that is working for itself, that is developing. Every city across our county is doing extremely well because the Nimba people are hard-working people. And because we are hard-working people, we want to teach other counties that this is the way we get it done in Nimba. And please follow us. And so we'll go out there to teach the other people. I'm happy. The people of Saclepea 1, I learned your transformer is down. We've spoken to Jungle Energy Power to move in and make sure electricity is restored in Saclepea 1. So they will soon be there. We'll be going across they will be there today. We'll be going across the county again to talk to our people. I just want to say thank you. Thank you. You may not see me the way you saw me the last time if the time is short. I took a month across this county. But I want to say to you, thank you. You made me proud. You made Senator Johnson proud. You make the leadership proud. Those of our brothers who lost the election, we want to say to you there's a space for you on the tree. The tree is so big, headed by Ambassador Boakai. You have a space. Let us all get together. If there will be a second round, let's work together and make sure. The people of Bond County want to say to you, thank you, the way you voted for Ambassador Boakai. I want to say thank you to you. I will be coming to you in Bond County. The people of Margibi, the people of Masorado County, I want to say to you, thank you. The people of Bumi, the people of Kipman, the people of Bapolu, the people of Bassa, the people of Riverside, the people of Sino County. If you didn't give us the vote you gave out there, by this time we have been different. I want to say thank you. And we just want to say improve on our vote. We'll be coming to you. The people of Grand Gide want to say thank you for the vote you gave us, and we are coming to you to improve on it. We want to say thank you to the people of River G. Thank you to you for the vote you gave us. We'll be coming to you to improve on it. The people of Maryland, the people of Grand Crew, will be coming to all of you. We are going across the country, if there will be a second round, to make our case. And we can show you. Saying this one will be a simple majority. We'll beat Ambassador. We are on the first ballot. And President, you serve your term. You've done your best. You can't do more than what you've done. Your best was not enough. And we think we got a way out to make it better. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Nimba. And I'm happy to be a Nimba senator. Thank you. God bless you. And God bless all of you.
Well, folks, that's it. That comes to the end of the exclusive interview here with Rescue 2. I'm Michael Ting, Positive Panda. Thanks for being there, and we'll join you again anytime. For now. Goodbye for now. Thank you.